Alrighty, my queue popped for Alexander, Arm of the Father, otherwise known as AE3. We're inside Alexander, we see kind of goblins walking around. There's this weird current of electricity kind of all stemming from one central circular device. And the goblin sees us and runs away. It's it's techno time. Sid Yide, I think your name was? Nide? Mide? M-I-D-E? Mide, I believe? Anyway, yeah. Arm of the Father. There's a large, tall pillar kind of in the middle. Electronic pillar. So like some kind of device in the middle. And stairs going around it. And we're off. We got double Dark Knight tanks. And I have an Astrologian with me. These circular spots, oh, they do more damage than the video said they did. They're still not really that bad, but yeah, we're going upstairs, kind of around to the right, up some more stairs. A bunch of like what I call ergonites, so they're kind of snails, sort of, and a big old kind of bone scorpion thing. Go down the stairs to the left here, drop down the stairs a little bit more, drop down again to the right again, and then cutscene while you enter the boss's chamber. It's a big, believe it or not, a circular chamber. There's this kind of orb, mechanical orb in the middle with a little like wheel on top, like you would open up on a submarine kind of thing. Those wheels for doors. And from it erupts this water that takes the shape of this massive, muscular being. And then the orb goes inside the muscular being. And here we go. Living liquid. Not a hard fight, from what I'm told, from what I've been reading. Tank should keep the boss turned away, as all tanks always should. Boss will do some AoE stuff, not a problem. Boss will also have these very thin cone attacks that, if you're hit, you'll be knocked away and probably into the like electrified shit outside of this circular arena. It's easy now. Oh god. Okay, I got hit by the conal AoE. Oh gosh. Oh no. Am I gonna get hit by this shit? Several people will get markers on them, and those markers mean that everybody should move away from where they were when the marker hit them. And everyone should move away from where they are intending to go, so they should spread out way away. Then he will like kind of shift into this giant hand, watery hand thing, and his AoE is more damaging here from what I'm told/watched. It also has a knockback, so you definitely want to make sure the hand is in the middle of the arena if you can. And I don't think our tank fully understands this fight, or he would bring it back there. It's okay though, I suppose. And then he forms two hands. And he hits hard at this point, so I'm going to make sure my tank is up here. You want to pop cooldowns as a tank here. Because they also have a, you take more damage from blunt attacks, basically, and I can't Asuna in, so it's just there, but sorry, baby. Luckily I have plenty of my instant heals from my roses, or whatever they're called. My flora. And then goes back to the middle, and now he's an invulnerable hurricane kind of thing, and has spawned these lubricant mobs, which I think should probably not make it to the edge. So yeah, we're DPSing them. More have spawned. Still want to continue making it so they're not making it to the edges. Oh god, what am I getting hit with? More of these things are spawning. Got some pluses. You want to move, yep, if you have similar charges, so plus, minus, you want to move toward your person, toward the center, so that when you get knocked back from each other, you don't get knocked off the edge. These people are taking some damage here. Can I go in the center? What happens if I go in the center? I had a debuff called Drop Z. I don't know what that does. Alright, he's back into buff thing. Here, got Cascade here, which is I think is AoE. Yeah, we're fine. There are large circles of water we probably don't want to stand on. Oh shit, I got a thing. I want to run to my plus guy here. He ran away from me, and he got knocked off because he didn't watch the thing. This is why you watch videos, my friends. I was fine. I was in the middle of the arena. Okay, we got a couple more pluses. They are standing closer to each other. That's better. Shouldn't be as big a deal when they get launched, and it's not. Awesome. Cool. A little chaotic, and apparently this fight was a lot when it was actually like content that was difficult. You know, weren't out gearing it easily. That electrical sphere falls to the ground, sparks a couple times, and just seems to be inert. And then that kind of electrified water that you don't want to be pushed to the edge of, you're into, seems to have gone away as well. And everybody's gone already. I'm not going to open the chest because I don't want these things. I might have to. We'll see. Probably not though. Alright, here we go. Leaving. Probably get a cutscene. I might have to do some voices, so I'll adjust my headset appropriately. Here comes a goblin chased by Sid, Mide, and one of our goblin friends. And then some more goblins show up with a pet cat. It's cute. The goblins seem to be conversing. Gubby found it? Good. Knowings of missing piece are with Illuminati. Says the bad Illuminati leader. But then... no, the other two goblins shoot the other goblin dead. Hmm. Gubby did well indeed. Yeah. And the little cat like inspects him for a second. And we're all shocked. This is how you treat those who please you? Says Sid. Now his realm in chaos, broken, machine with too many parts. But Illuminati plan needs one thing, missing peace to bring world order, give world harmony, make world perfect. And what of those who don't fit your vision of perfection? How many must die to pay for your utopia? Don't you see? You summoned a god's damn primal. It will devour the aether of every land you visit until Heidelin and everything on it is dead. Inside fortress of Illuminati, chosen will live on. If inferior on outside die for progress, so be it. This is cost of seeking for knowings. Hells take you in your damned seeking. Wise uplanders find happiness in Illuminati rule. Unwise uplanders, utopia does not need. He turns to march off with a little kind of bounding kitten. So it's obey or die then. The whole concept is grotesque. No, Sid, like the rest of the ideas set out in the Enigma Codex, Alexander is wonderful in itself, perfect even. But in the rush to realize its ideals, even the best of us can be led astray. Mide. I got it right after a while. Oh, so once upon a time, these Illuminati were starry-eyed philanthropists. Is that it? And it was only after they got their hands on your perfect bloody codex that they turned into vicious killers? Tell me, was there any passage in particular that convinced them to abandon their last shred of empathy? I cannot speak for the precise contents of the codex, not anymore, but I haven't forgotten everything I read. I think I can stop the core if you can get me close enough. You think you can, or you know you can? And what of its location? It's somewhere in the trunk. How close we are to that, I can't say. Mud flocks, I think? Oh, round rocks. Round rocks can say, 2 paces of round rocks are 1 yalm, so, by count of round rocks, chest of Worthycog giant is only a little further. That wasn't a count at the end of your thing, but... Ha! Clever girl! You've been measuring how far we've come from the start. She does a little happy dance. Alright, I propose we withdraw for the time being. I don't know what will happen when we breach the core, but I do know that we'll be better equipped to deal with it if we're well rested and ready for anything. Round Rocks turns to follow the two of you. Mide contemplates a little bit. All should be well enough. All should be well enough. I don't know what was the point of that line. Alright. Speak with Mide to complete a. I'm so sorry. Where's my notepad? Okay. Arm of the Father. Tinker. Seeker. Soldier. Oh, the spy was the one they killed, and I think the spy was Brayflox. Or a clone, possibly, of Brayflox. It's been a little bit too long, I can't remember for sure. No one should have the power to choose who lives and who dies. The idea is too vile, too insidious to be left unchallenged. We have to act. If we don't, Alexander will awaken, and the Illuminati will be unstoppable. Unstoppable. Make no mistake, Mercy, it's now or never. 5,000 gil. Alright, next quest I will pick up. The Pulsing Heart. I think I have the knowledge required to shut down the giant's core, but if I'm to reach it, I'll need you to lend me your strength. Well, really, the Illuminati's latest message is, well, let's just say it's unsuitable for polite company. I should be much obliged if you teach those privy-mouthed savages some manners, Mercy, says Wedge. This one is called The Burden of the Fall. Oh, that's the next thingy. Wow, come on. The Pulsing Heart. Alright, that's the end of this video. I gotta get some ice for my drink and watch the next video to make sure that I know what the fuck I'm doing on this fight. As you can see, it matters, even if just a little bit. I'll see you later.